Нормально отвечай. Давай.
Чем не отличается? Веса Берхамова весит 91 килограмм. Раньше я работал с пацаном, который 84-83 весили максимум.
Понял. А как с гонка на этот раз?
В гонке даже не думаю. Жизнь изменилась.
Да.
Как на 77 перешел. Раньше всегда думал, на ужин где покушать, что покушать. Сейчас без разницы, лишь бы покушать.
Работаем, работаем. Хорошо. Ислам, второй вопрос. Как проходит подготовка? Что нового в этой подготовке у тебя?
Все было
Чем
нормально.
отличается?
Пока ты не приехал 2 дня назад, я начал отличаться.
Нормально отвечай. Давай.
Чем не отличается?
They flew into New York like a war council. Quiet faces, heavy bags, and the kind of focus you can feel in a press conference room before the lights go hot. Islam Makhachev's camp opened this week with the weight of an entire division watching. The lightweight king stepping up to tangle with the new welterweight titan. Jack JDM Della Maddalena at Madison Square Garden on November 15th, 2025. This isn't a tune-up. This is a calculated invasion into enemy territory, and every detail of Makhachev's preparation reads like a chess player sharpening his endgame.
Хорошо. Ислам, второй вопрос. Как проходит подготовка? Что нового в этой подготовке у тебя?
Все было
Чем
нормально.
отличается?
Пока ты не приехал 2 дня назад, я начал отличаться.
Inside the gym, the script is the same as always. Control, 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 but the tempo has changed. Sources on the ground say Makhachev has modified his camp routines to account for JDM's explosive striking and relentless forward pressure. More wrestling chains, more positional scrambles that end with submissions, and extended rounds focused on neutralizing power through clinch control. He's not making this about fireworks. He's bending the fight into his language. The long, suffocating grind of Sambo-based top control that has defined his UFC run. There are faces here who change fights. Khabib Nurmagomedov, coach, cousin, and the man who built the template Makhachev follows has landed in camp. And he's not here for press photos. Videos and eyewitness reports show Khabib drilling positional transitions, barking corrections, and putting sparring partners under the same iron pressure he became legendary for. When Khabib walks into a room, everything sharpens. Technique, intensity, intent. Having the old general in the corner is less sentimental and more surgical. He's here to remind Islam of the details that win championships. Search term to find a relevant YouTube clip. Khabib Nurmagomedov, training Islam Makhachev camp. Makhachev's sparring roster reads like a who's who of grappling specialists and seasoned wrestlers, partners who can wrestle him off his feet and push him into uncomfortable positions so he can practice escapes and finishes under fatigue. Reports mention Usman Nurmagomedov, veteran grapplers, and even surprise visits from retired aces who slip into sessions to mimic JDM's movement and range. This is not improvisation. It's rehearsal for a fight where a single takedown or a single defended takedown flips momentum. The aim, take away JDM's rhythm and make him fight in a position that favors Islam's economy and control. Throw in the numbers. conditioning that leans on long, grinding rounds rather than short bursts, and you see the logic behind the adjustments. Jack Della Maddalena is a pressure-based striker with one-punch stopping power and a volume-heavy approach that forces openings. To counter that, Islam's coaches have layered cardio with situational resistance drills. Grappling exchanges inside a cage mock the awkward angles of real fights, and repeated clinch-to-ground transitions force Islam to chain takedowns without expending reckless energy. It's triage and architecture at once. Preserve energy, create the takedown, and convert position to stoppage or points.
Sharp, sharp. Yeah, sharp now. Don't worry about that. He can defend himself. Sharp. Sharp. That's what I want. Beautiful. Body. Yeah, good movement. Don't ever be there. Hold you still for long.
There is an added tactical wrinkle. Makhachev's team is deliberately simulating the kind of southpaw-heavy, switch-hitting strikes that JDM favors, while also drilling escapes from bodylock entries and the explosive level changes that have cost other fighters time and posture. Coaches have reportedly put emphasis on perimeter defense, tying up, angling out, and using trips and upper body combos rather than lunging single-leg attempts that expose knees and hips to counters. It's a patient script. Draw, bind, and finish with a spotlight on control rather than flash. The psychological game is being played hard and quietly. Makhachev, who has been teased into moving up in weight class by social media calls and championship talk, is balancing ego with calculation. He's training like a man who understands the cost of a mistake in a division where a single exchange strike can end your night. The camp's tone is calm, almost clinical, but inside that calm is a clear message. Respect the threat, prepare for it, and then remove it systematically. That kind of discipline strips drama from the narrative and replaces it with execution. On the other side of the map, JDM's camp is not sleeping.